What is the one thing that attracts me to servant leadership? It's about them, not me. Well, Ken Blanchard actually penned it. He has for many years, but also spoke to it today. And then the panel really expanded further on that, on how each of them agree with that. And Joe Niquinaby, who is our CEO for Millacs Corporate Ventures, instills that in us day in and day out. Me, I am one that I take visions and make them reality. And in the culture of servant leadership, that was my role starting in the last 6 years, is how do I open up servant leadership to all of our leaders and get them the tools and the skill sets to do that with conferences such as this, or bringing art out to our organization. Vicki Clark's been out to our organization, and how can they help us teach, instill, and grow servant leadership in our organization. And that's my job, is to continue that and to make sure it's fostered and continually seeding it with people like Mark Miller tomorrow. So for our organization at Millacs Corporate Ventures, how long have we been practicing it? We have been practicing it for about 6 years. We're going on 6 years now. Myself, I come from a Ken Blanchard world, so I used to be in the restaurant business back in the 80s, and I used to manage them, and I used to give out the 1-minute manager to every leader that got promoted. So back in the 80s, I started giving out that book to every leader. I still do to this day. I give his revised one out on the 1-minute manager, and I ask them to go ahead and really look at that the first month that they are promoted. And how they can work with that and how they can instill the basics of servant leadership and serving others. In my own words, description of servant leadership is to serve, to listen, to empower, invest, and return to them what they want and what they deserve to do their job. Once they can do their job, my job's done. What is it that defines a great leader? One that has respect for others, one that's going to let me do my job and trusts me to do my job and allows me to fail. Actually, as long as I can fail and I can stand back up and be okay with either learning from that or tweaking it to make it successful, that is what my leader is successful at. My favorite part of today was the panel. Just getting all of them together, laughing, and really being in sync with what servant leadership's all about. And it's all about, duh, can you just wake up? That's what it's all about.